So let's keep the show rolling. Our next guest just headlined right here at Fabulous Caroline's at the Seaport, and he's appeared on most of the major network shows. Please welcome Fred Stoller.
Yeah. Well, what a show so far. I'm just going to keep moving right along. I won't slow things down a bit. I am psyched. Let me at you. Hey, where you from? Yeah, hey, ooh, yeah, you got glasses on. Hey, ha. Hey, bunch of girls. Ha, ha, ha. Hey. Hey, ooh, guy, yeah, I'm working the crowd. Well, why am I in such a good mood, such a festive mood? This is so prestigious to be part of this thing, whatever. It's like, finally it'll make my mother proud. Oh, she's get her off my back. She's always telling me my brother's better than me in this, and he's better than me in that. I don't even have a brother. It's not a lot of warmth and affection between me and my mother. I asked her about it. I said to her, Mrs. Stoller? Let's not dwell on the negative, though. Now is now, all right? Forget the past. I'm here tonight. I'm dressed up. I'm looking to meet. Yeah. Wear my new shirt, you know, looking for a woman. No, I don't know. I said I currently don't have a girlfriend the last 7 years, so, no, I do meet women. Don't get me wrong. I meet, but I'm picky. They're all psychos. I need to weed them out, you know? Sure. All right, I'll give you an example. I met this girl last week. I said, you want to go back to my place? She goes, you're not going to kill me, are you? What kind of a question is that? Like, if I am, I'm going to be honest about it? I go, yeah, I don't know. I may kill you, I may not. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tired. I think I'll just wound you. That got me mad asking if I'm going to kill her. She deserved to die just for asking me that, you know? I said, look, I wasn't going to kill you, but now that you bring it up, it's not a bad idea. Women schmimmin. My friend, oh, you know what he does? He's useless. He sets me up on a blind date. My first blind date, didn't get past the first phone call with someone on the rebound. I want to meet someone just as anxious as me. Someone who's been in prison 15 years. I don't know. She was so much on the rebound. When I called her up, I was on hold, call waiting. She was breaking up with the guy right there, you know? So I wait like a jerk, and then she connects me, and all she's talking about is the guy. She's crying first. Oh, he hurt me. I want to hurt him like he hurt me, but I can't. She goes, I thought just to get back I might sleep with some guy, but that wouldn't hurt him. I'm going, nah, maybe it will. I was willing to help out, you know? I took my friends. If I have a problem, they don't listen. They give me some stupid cliche expression. Like I had a bad day, my friend goes, tomorrow's another day. Oh, thanks, I didn't know that, you know? I was so scared. I see the stores closing, the sun going down. I thought that was it. You mean there's more? Yee! Tomorrow's another day. I don't care about tomorrow. I live for today. I'm crazy, man. I'm a madman. I'm a thrill seeker. I live on the edge. You know what I did today? I drank milk that expired yesterday. I don't care. Life's too short. I live for today. Nothing matters to me, man. I was on a bus today. While I was in motion, I talked to the driver. You can't stop me. Don't even try. I'll take you down with me. Oh, yes, man, I don't care. I went to the deli, bought an apple, ate it right there without washing it first. You heard me right. I'm on a rampage. I was at the mall. I bought this book. You know, I'm reading this book in the middle of it without memorizing where I was up to. I slammed it shut without a bookmark. I'll do it again. I don't learn my lesson. Bookmarks are stupid anyway. You know, at the bookstore, I see for $1, you could buy a bookmark. Is that a necessity? Can't use anything else? Imagine a guy goes into a bookstore with the book open. Oh, you have bookmarks, thank God. I've been waiting 3 months to close this book. Why pay $1 for a bookmark? Use the dollar as the bookmark. I don't know. The mall's not all it's cracked up to be hanging out. I hate waiting in line at the department store. Some idiot in front of me pays with a credit card. It's hurry up. Why you takes so long? The cashier, she should say, is this going to be cash or a major inconvenience to everyone behind you? She should say that, but she doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't. I realize that's kind of sexist what I just said. The cashier, she should say it. Cashier doesn't have to be a woman. Could be a gay guy. I said that. I'm controversial. I'm like Geraldo. I go for shock value. I don't care. Don't provoke me, man. Why do I live on the edge? Maybe being in New York, you could go any day. It's so sick. I miss the New York Post because it's so sick. Every headline, man with axe, kills himself, axe in head, axe everywhere. But then you see the Times, it's all mature stuff, diplomatic, there's no mention of it. There's one mention, man with axe, see Post. They're putting me up in a nice hotel here. I came out here, I'm living in LA now. And it's okay, except, like, you ever see these new keys for hotels? It's like this credit card. It's okay, I don't mind it, except I'm from New York, and you always hear about being mugged as a weapon. Use your key. What do I do with this? Get out of here, you know? I'll floss your teeth. I don't know. Throw it at you. I just don't know. But I do have to get going because I've got a lot of important things to do. The night's young for me. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go rent a movie, and I'm not gonna rewind it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you having fun? Yeah. All right. Let's bring out our next guest, huh? Okay. Unfortunately, all of our next guest's credits conflict with A&E, but she's on TV constantly. In fact, if you turn to another channel right now, you'll probably see her. Now, really, she's a terrifically funny gal, a good friend. Please welcome, put your hands together, Joy Behar!
Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Hi. I am so bloated and retaining tonight, I don't want to even go into it. Ah, you too? It's like, please. And these control tops are like squishing me. I can't take it. It's been one of these weeks, you know what I'm saying? I had a mammography this week. Do you ever have one of these? They put your boob in a vise, okay? You feel like you're in wood shop. This is what they do to you. It's like, what is he gonna go home and make a birdhouse out of my breast, this guy? And the guy lives in my building. The radiologist lives in my building, you know? So it's like humiliating, because I ran into him in the laundry room the other day, and it was like, you know, don't I know you, he said. I said, do these look familiar? It's a nightmare to be a woman, isn't it? Now I read that Stevie Nicks had the fat sucked out of the thighs. This is the latest. And Barbara Hershey had the fat put into the lips. What are they, like redistributing the fat around Hollywood now? These actors think they're kissing Barbara Hershey. They're kissing Dom DeLuise's ass. Somebody's got to do it, okay? No, they're all having the surgery. Cher had plenty of surgery, don't you think? I used to like Cher, but then, you know, once they get the perfume, they start to get demented. I don't know what this is. So she has this perfume called Uninhibited, and she says in the ad, I call my perfume Uninhibited because there were so many different people in me. Yeah, they're all under 18. Thank you, Cher. Oh. I think she had a little nip and tuck, don't you? You know, the one surgery that I would have, I will not have any. I'm telling you right now, I don't care how hideous I get. I'm not having it. But the one thing I would do if I had the problem is the breast reduction surgery. This one I would do. You know what I mean? Men do not understand why we would do this. I have seen grown men burst into tears at the thought of this particular surgery. You know, maybe we don't feel like schlepping to the A&P like Quasimodo, okay? So, and, you know, I mean, we're like obsessed with the body image of women. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Do you girls exercise? I shouldn't really say girls. It's 1989, we're not girls, right? We're men. We have to act like a man and they think you're stupid. The truth. I mean, I have a car, I have a Toyota. I bring that car in to get fixed. These guys see a woman drive in there, they're putting a new wing on their house, you know? I walk in there, I say, yo, Tony, my carburetor's spitting up like a bastard. This ain't to talk to them. She's busting my chops like my lesbian lover over here. Forget about it. This is how you have to talk to them. Men are interesting. I find men very interesting. You know, I'm talking about how women hate their bodies. We hate our bodies. I mean, I read a study in the New York Times. They asked these women, what do you think of your bodies? They hated their bodies, these girls. Then they asked the men, what do you think of your bodies? They loved their bodies. They thought they were just fine, thank you. Which I knew this was true because men are always walking around naked. They're always naked. They answer the doorbell naked, you know? They come up to the bed in the morning. Want some coffee, honey? Yeah, but you can keep the stirrer, okay? I was in LA for a while. Now, the pressure's really on in Los Angeles because, I mean, everybody is working out in Los Angeles. The homeless are working out, okay? Everybody. They pick the boxes up, they put the boxes down. It's just so, anyway. I'm divorced. Anyway, I just thought, hard to believe, isn't it? I married out of the faith, and this is, according to my mother, what happened to the marriage. It broke up. I'm Italian, and my ex is Jewish. So everyone thinks I'm Jewish. No matter, I mean, I tell people I'm Italian all the time. My father's a Teamster. His idol was Jimmy Hoffa. I'm Italian, you know? No one believes me. Everyone thinks I'm Jewish. What is that? A couple months ago, I get a call. Happy Passover. I said, Ma, I'm not Jewish, all right? No one believes me. They're making Italians look very stupid in the media lately, I noticed. Like, before we used to all be in the mafia, and now we're all morons. And then this Moonstruck, they're all singing, like they're all happy all the time. This is ridiculous. Italians are totally depressed. My mother is at the sink. Dear God, give me the strength to wash these brassieres. That's my mother. At Thanksgiving she starts, I hope I'm dead by Christmas. Please. Where do they come up with these stereotypes, you know? But I have a tendency to go for Jewish guys, you know. Italian men are cute, but their attitude is, yo, go get the ravioli, you know. Get your own goddamn ravioli, you know. What do I look like, Mama Leone over here? No. Give me a nice, tall, skinny Jewish guy with an astigmatism. This is what I like. Kind of guy you say, Leonard, get the check, and they jump. I love that. You know that type of guy who holds your pocketbook at Loman's while you shop? You know that type of guy? That is what I want. Say to him, Morty, read the paper. I'll be back in 4.5 hours. This is what I'm looking for. You know what else? I can't do these big Swedes from the Midwest. You know these type of guys? They always want to go camping or some ridiculous idea like this, you know? This type of guy is only happy if he can pee on a tree. This is what they live for, you know? We'll catch a fish, we'll fry the fish. Not in this lifetime, Sven, okay? We'll get in a bag and we'll sleep in a bag on the ground. Why would I want to do that when there's a Holiday Inn down the block with magic fingers and a heat lamp? No. And like I said, I'm Italian. I don't get in a bag for nobody, all right? We've lost some of our top relatives that way. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Caroline's Comedy Hour on 80. Welcome back. All right. Yeah. Great audience. So how many of you guys have seen Batman? Yeah. Yeah. Guess that's the big blockbuster. I'll tell you, though, I don't know about this movie, because, no, really, you know, because I took an 8-year-old boy to see it, and he cried through the whole thing. Although it could have been because he didn't know who I was. Let's bring on our last guest, who's just terrific. He's a syndicated columnist for the San Francisco Examiner and also the resident columnist of Not Necessarily the News. Please welcome Will Durst.
Miss Carol Luther. Oh, you big lugs, stop it. Yeah, I'm from San Francisco, the only town in the world where guys in motorcycle leathers trade recipes. It's my favorite true story. I'm not making this up. Last year, there was an earthquake in the Pacific Ocean, like a 7.5, which is heavy Richter, right? So all along the Pacific Rim, there was a tidal wave watch. And in San Francisco, 2,000 people went down to the beach to spectate a tidal wave. This is nature's delicate way of weeding out the stupid. Oh, hell, there it is! God, it's big, isn't it? And you know, there had to have been one server in a wetsuit at a bar going, all right, hell, a bitchin' radical wave, man. I kept thinking this had to have been how we evolved. You know, there must have been Paleozoic losers. Jurassic era dorks. Darwinian police actions. Yo, Zorg. Dinosaur stampede. Let's get close. Yeah, and then they were mulch. And now they're super unleaded. Speaking of de-evolution, how many people miss Reagan? I do, of course, I'm a comedian. And they sold us Bush as Reagan without the charm. That's a tough sell, man. It's like calling the desert just like the beach without the water. But Bush hasn't done anything so far. Nothing, zero zip, not a squat. Well, he's just being cautious. Cautious? It's like he's not cautiously stranded in the North Atlantic and be run over by a glacier. I've seen asparagus tips appear more decisive. Oh, he did come out in favor of the flag. Oh, controversial position, George. What next? You gonna condemn cancer? It's bad. It's a bad thing. I really think so. Can't wait for your position paper on lost luggage. Yes, every time trouble strikes, this meek geek turns into flagman. Duller than a real estate seminar. Less powerful than a hillbound Hyundai. Arch enemy to textile terrorists everywhere. Beware, fabric felons. Flagman is here. With his boy, Doofus. Of course, he looks positively exciting next to the Democrats, man. Remember Dukakis? Guy had the personality of a human speed bump. Who among us ever thought we would fondly reminisce about the charismatic Mondale campaign? But the Duker did want a caring America. And George Bush wants peace through strength. And Dan Quayle wants a pony. Vice President Rain Man. I'm an excellent politician, definitely excellent politician. George, I mean, well, it's run the country when he's away, just up and down the driveway. Excellent politician. Very nice to walk. Oh. I've seen Quayle, man. He's as vacant as a Houston high-rise. And he's a chicken bone away from the presidency. Yeah, puts it in perspective, doesn't it? Let's hope Babs knows the Heimlich maneuver. And what would Danny Boy do if he became president? He'd say a little prayer. Yeah, him and 245 million other Americans. I'm not all that sure the Earth itself could survive the seismic shock of all those knees hitting the ground at the same time. Bet even the Soviets would find God. President Quayle, holy borscht. Misha, find out where Lenin stashed those rosary beads. Reagan's writing his memoirs now. You can't make stuff up like this. Reagan's memoirs. What's he going to title the book? Huh? Where's my jammies? $140 million for the Reagan Library. Seems like a lot of money to spend on a shelf. And he's signed with an agent. He's with William Morris, man. He's going to go back to commercial endorsements. Hello. Well, I'm not the president, but I played one on TV. And now, speaking to seniors on a serious subject, Ronald Reagan for Depends. On my heavy days, I use the double fold. Uh-oh. That's how I remember him, with a load in his pants. Most presidents are figureheads. Reagan was a hood ornament. He vetoed the clean water bill. What was going through his tiny little mind? Clean water, eh? I don't know. No, Ron, it's clean water. I don't know. How about non-poisonous air? I'm not sure. I'll have Nancy sacrifice a goat and paw through the entrails. Oh, he was even loonier than we ever suspected. In comparison, Caligula was a distinguished statesman. The ozone is deteriorating before our very eyes. The ozone, the stuff that holds the air in. Do they put restrictions on chlorofluorocarbon emissions? No, they tell us to wear hats and sunblock. Oh, don't worry, you'll evolve. You've done it before, just pick up the pace. Baby born with blowhole. Inquiring minds want to know. Who could have lobbied him on this position? The Association of Chemotherapists? Some militant rebel wing in the Morticians Union? Coppertone. Yeah, sunblock 2000. It's a cardboard box. Oh, goody, we finally have affordable housing. Too late, HUD's got a hold of it. Got 50 new MX missiles. Of course, they changed their name. They call them the Peacekeeper. Yeah, multiple warhead, hydrogen bomb called the Peacekeeper. What do they call a sledgehammer? The finger massage. Is napalm now dry skin remover? Let's be consistent. They got a neutron bomb, destroys people, but not buildings. Yeah, created by the Condominium Timeshares Association. Oh, you've been to the Hamptons, huh? Then there's the invisible airplane, the stealth plane. What good is invisible airplane going to do? Enemy look down on the radar and say, well, there's no aircraft here, but there's these two little guys in a sitting position of 40,000 feet. And if the bombs do come, man, forget it, because New York is ground zero. You know that, because you got the Mets. So you won't have to worry about looking at the white flash, because you will be the white flash. Happy comedy, happy comedy. So what I propose we do, to make our mark on the surviving generations, in case we know the bombs are coming, the trajectories are tight, the end is imminent, we all link hands, go up to a blank wall. Just before the bombs hit, everybody goes, wah! So we leave this weird skeletal ash remain. And then all the future historians would come by and go, the hell was this? These people could levitate. Hail the 212 area code. And I hail you. You guys have been great. I've been Durs. Thanks a lot.
Won't you join us next time on Caroline's Comedy Hour? And don't forget, if you're in the Seaport, come down to Caroline's for great comedy and one fabulous salad bar.